Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to show you all the details of the new Citroen C3 Aircross. So this is the facelifted version, and as you can see we have a new face here. So first of all, let me show you the key. This is the key. When you press this, the lights turn on and we have the new LED lights, and they are now actually standard, which is really good. In front of us we have the new face of the C3 Aircross, which is much more muscular and much more modern in my opinion. Let me show you from this angle. So we have this new grille that was inspired by the C Experience concept. Chevrons are integrated into the grille itself, and this goes underneath those daytime running LEDs, and then the main unit is down there. We also have a lot of customization available. So these are the parts of the color packs. There are actually 4 color packs, which gives you some elements in different colors, such as the mirrors and the shape at the C-pillar. So really a lot of customization. 7 colors are available. 3 of them are new, including this one, the Khaki Grey, which looks pretty cool and actually changes the way it looks depending on the light itself. There are actually 70 combinations in total, so that's really impressive. This is the side profile. 4 meters 16 is the length, and we have wheels 16 or 17 inch. These are my favorites. So these are the 17-inch 215 50 R17 is the dimension of the tires. We have the winter Continental tires on this one. Diamond cut finish, looking really nice. And yeah, overall, as I said, my favorites for this car. We have the roof rails in gloss black, and then this part of the color pack, which I was talking about, as well as this part here. So looks quite cool. Tell me in the comments how do you like it. And now let me show you the car from the rear. So here we don't have that many changes really, but it's a well-known shape of the C3 Aircross. Let me show you the light signature, and I believe they are a bit darker compared to the predecessor. We have the Citroen badge, C3 Aircross lettering, this protective bumper with this satin finish, looks nice, and clean design, no fake exhaust. Thumb up for that. Here is your rear view camera, and let me show you the trunk while we are here. Here we are greeted with 410 up to 520 liters. That depends on the rear bench, because that one can be slide around, and you can adjust it by 150 millimeters, and then you can choose whether you want more of a trunk space or more room for the occupants at the back. We also have this, so the dual floor, and actually let me show you underneath this. We also have the space for spare tire, I believe. So yeah, really practical. Now let me just tidy up a bit here. Okay, now without the backpack, you see, this is how you do it. Dual floor, and actually I believe you can also put it to the middle section, so you have a lot of options. You can fold the seats, then you get 1289 liters, so really impressive. You also have some hooks here for your shopping bags, and the light is on the left. So yeah, that's it when we talk about the trunk. Let me show you the car from this angle. Tell me in your comments how do you like it. And now it is time to explore the interior. Let's take a look inside then. 4 trims are available for this model, and let's start here. This is some cloth, and the door pocket is actually pretty good because it's large, and you can have 2 sections. You can put a bottle in there. These are your classic buttons for the mirrors and the windows. Now these are the special comfort seats. They call them the advanced comfort seats. They have this extra foam, 15 millimeters of foam, and you really feel that when you're driving. And they not only look good, they are really comfortable. And I also love the design of those with dual tone and this brown insert here, looking gorgeous. And now without further ado, let's see it from driver's perspective. Let's start with a wider view. First of all, I will turn on the car, and you do it with the classic key, something that It's not that often these days. Usually we have the start button. So yeah, this is the layout. In front of us, the steering wheel with the gloss black inserts, analog cluster, and new 9-inch touchscreen. So let me change the view and show you more details. Alright then, this is the new 9-inch touchscreen. Looks very nice. We also have some cloth here and cool design of the air vents. We can put some things on this storage area. We can call it like that. And the buttons, well, only few of those: volume, home button, the AC controls, and yes, the AC controls are on this screen. Not a huge fan of that. So in order to change the temperature, you need to press this, and then here is where you adjust the air blower. So yeah, you need to press this button and then touch the screen. So not ideal. If you ask me, I would love to have the buttons for that. Hazard lights, lock and unlock, and yeah, the volume knob. Here is where you have the 12-volt power supply and USB port. This car has the 6-speed manual. You can also get the automatic one. Gloss black finish here. Well, I think this will get scratches, so I would prefer some different material here. And the classic handbrake is here, as well as the cup holders. Now this is also something that I need to mention. So huge amount of room in this new storage area, and yeah, you can really fit a decent amount of things here. The glove box, which has the spec list, so I will show you the specs of the model in our video right now. So this is the Shine version. You have the Puretech 110 horsepower petrol engine paired with the 6-speed manual. Let me show you this. 110 horsepower. We also have 205 meters of torque, 17-inch origami wheels. Fuel capacity is 45 liters. 10.1 seconds to reach 100. Top speed is 186 kilometers per hour. And we have the Citroen 9-inch touchscreen with 3D navigation. I'll show you that in a moment. Citroen LED vision lights. This is the special khaki gray color, and Metropolitan graphite is the name of this interior. The prices are here. I will put the euro amount on your screen. You also have the 5-year warranty or 80,000 kilometers. The base price is here as well. So yeah, that's it when we talk about the specs. So I will put the spec list back into the glove box. And now I think it's time to show you the infotainment system. Now, in order to go to home screen, you can press this, but you can also press the screen with 3 fingers. You go into this main menu. Looks nice on this new touchscreen. And let me show you the navigation. Look at the 3D shape of the buildings, looking gorgeous. And I do need to mention that you need to turn this on. So look at this, you go into the menu for the navigation settings. And now here you do need to press this on. If you don't do it, then you won't have the 3D shape of the buildings. And you can also change the map color, day or night mode. And let's go back. Radio, have the list of stations here. Phone connection, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course. Let's go back so you can do it like this as well. So yeah, the apps, you also have the Citroen Connected app to see various things on your mobile phone. Climate controls, I already showed you that. And vehicle settings are here. This car has up to 12 driver assist and safety systems. On this vehicle we have, for example, just a second, so safety features: active safety brake, driver attention warning, speed recommendation. You also have this comfort settings, so the rear wiper turns on in reverse when it is raining. Driving functions: park assist, start stop. I actually don't like this system, so I will deactivate it. Parking sensors, blind spot monitoring, traction control, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go back. Those were the vehicle settings, and here you also have the settings for the whole infotainment system. You can configure the brightness here, And yeah, we'll set the time and date and system settings, units and stuff like that. Not gonna go through that, not gonna change those. And you also have the color themes. There are actually 3 themes available for this infotainment system. Blue, you need to press this OK. Now you see we have a completely new layout. Press this, now you see everything is in this new color. So yeah, let's go back to the settings and let me show you the final theme. It's brown. There we go. Which one is your favorite? My favorite would be probably the first one. Okay, here are the audio settings, but let me change the theme back to the red one. I think that's it, yeah. So yeah, now we have the standard theme on. And that's pretty much it when we talk about the infotainment system. In front of us there is the analog cluster. Now, I would love to see the digital one, at least as an option. Tell me in the comments what are your thoughts. Even though I am a big fan of the font here and the lettering for the speedometer, quite vintage if you ask me, and I quite like it. And you also have some information here in the middle, of course, the fuel gauge and the temperature. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can change the volume here, have the list of radio stations, you can change them, so it's all really easy to use. And let me show you the rear bench as well. So as I said, it can be moved by up to 150 millimeters. We also have the sunshade here, look at this, for full privacy. And now let's jump on board. The seats are really comfortable, so we have the same pattern here with the special foam, and this is it. So just about right for me. I'm 1.87 m, and this was actually my position here, so not bad at all. And also this is very soft, so you don't have problems with that, even if you are touching. The view on the front, and let me show you how much space I have for my head. And look at the amount of room I still have here for my head. This is quite impressive, given that I'm 1.87 m. Yeah, this is the position, quite good. And especially the room for the head is impressive. Additional things I need to show you: some storage room. You also have the 12-volt power supply, and cool thing is that you can access this storage area even from the rear bench. And also the armrest is available here for the driver as well. Time to check out the engine. Pull this. Now let's find it. So it's here, and this is the engine. There are no hydraulic struts, so I'll be back with you in a moment. So the model in our video has got a 1.2 liter Puretech petrol engine producing 110 horsepower. You can also get the 130 horsepower petrol engine, even though I think this one is enough. Really decent performance from this one, at least, for an average driver. You can also choose between 2 diesels, 110 horsepower or 120 horsepower. There are no mild hybrid, no plug-in hybrids for this car, so only classic petrol and diesel engines. So tell me in the comments what would be your choice. And that's it, guys, the first look at the facelifted Citroen C3 Aircross 2022 model here. Tell me in the comments how do you like it, and subscribe for more. We are going on a night point of view drive soon, so that video will be live as well. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.